Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday, and we have a special treat today. We have Mike. So I'm going to flip over to him, turn my sound off, and if you guys can't hear him or there's an echo, somebody's going to have to let me know. So let me get him on. And there you go, Mike. It's all you.
All right. Ladies, gentlemen, whoever. I don't all the time talk about product and stuff, but whenever I use it to fix a machine, I consider it pretty good. And what I'm going to tell you about is the I consider it pretty good. And what I'm going to tell you about is perfect vision, the light. So I'm going to try to swing my computer around here. Perfect vision. And so I'm going to try to let me show you. Maybe you can see this. Well, you can't see it, but this little light here, okay, works very well, okay? I set it in front of your machine and look at a needle threader, okay? Why do I use it? Because I can tell if your needle threader is bent and see where the needle threader is, saving me time on servicing a machine. I don't have to thread the machine. I don't have to test to see if the needle threader is working. I can put this little thing right in front of your needle, put it in a maintenance function, put the needle threader in the middle of the needle, then I can see if that needle threader, where it's at. I can tell if it's left, right, center, up, down, what you've done to it before I ever jump into the rest of the service mode on your machine. And if it's bent, then I know wherever I have the machine taken apart, I'm going to replace the needle threader, and I don't have to wait until I go to test it. I can have it all ready and look at it and say, okay, I'm going to replace the needle threader right now. You guys can use this looking at stitches, looking at your machine, and you can do some diagnostics on your own machine set at home. So instead of taking your machine to the technician, you'll know and you can tell them that your needle threader's bent. Okay? All right, let me tell you, there are no adjustments. Your embroidery machine either works or it doesn't. It's like, don't take it in and say, hey, can you adjust it a little bit to the right or a little bit to the left or raise it up? There's not an adjustment, people. That is targeted exactly where it needs to be. Okay? That is just how that thing works. And this little light here is bright enough and magnifies enough that I look right into the eye of the needle when you're right to start a machine. All right? Any questions? Bye. Jerry. Any questions? Bye. Jerry. Any questions?
Okay, so whoops. Okay, Mike's gone. You're back with me. I don't know what all we said, but I've been trying to get him to use one of those Perfect Visions forever. Since we got them in. It is amazing. It's really hard to demo. There is a video on Dime's site that you can take a look at, and it will show you, but I'm telling you, it's 5 times magnification, 3 different lighting modes. That means it changes to, you can make it lighter and darker, but it gives you like a blue light, a white light, and a amber, so you can switch it up. It's not just for embroidery, guys. It is for sewing, crafting, and more. And it clips. It's got the clip on it, so that makes it, so let me see if I can show you that. I don't know. Let's see if we can. Right here. Yeah, you can see it. It clips. I've got it clipped right on the corner of the table. I can pick it up from here. I can take it to my embroidery machine. But it's got this little clip that just clips right on the edge of the table. Some people have said that they figured when they bought it, they would lose it to their spouse. So it is a great gift for the guy in your life that likes to do any type of things. Believe me, I used it to get a splinter out the other day because I got a splinter in my finger and I just couldn't get, I could see it, and to get the tweezers to it, I came in underneath that light, and easy. If you like to do jewelry making or beading, or you're trying to put rhinestones on something, or I think somebody said trying to get their the fringe, snipping the fringe, picking stitches out. If you're doing applique and your thread color matches your fabric for your applique, it's the same color thread, same color fabric, makes it easy to see. Anytime you have to have a date with Jack the Ripper, and we've talked about him, anytime you've had to have a date with him. So this is definitely, it'll fit a table up to 1.5 inch thick, which, that's most of our tables, so up to 1.5 inch thick. 10 levels of brightness, so you can make it brighter or dark, or not so bright. It plugs into a USB. Oh, that means you could plug it into your machine. Yes, you could. Plugs into a USB. So a USB adapter, you can plug it into your computer, your machine, anything. So if you don't have one of these, I would highly recommend ordering it. If it looks like it's out of stock, call the shop. We will get more just for you. And speaking of Dime, we are coming up on our Dime event. Now, that is coming up on Tuesday the 3rd, October 3rd, coming up quickly. We have people that have registered on our site. You can register on our site. If you go to our website, you can use the link and register on Dimes. Either way, it's a free event. It is a shop and learn, and who knows, maybe that'll be one of the items on there. I don't know. I know that they have specials and promotions. Certain amounts, you get free shipping. They do that if you qualify. You get free shipping. It's really a great way to learn and take advantage of the specials and promotions that they have. And I never know I never know what all they're going to put on. So I know I'll be there. I sit through the whole thing every time because I'm guaranteed to learn something. Get new ideas, new projects, whatever. Don't miss out on opportunity for any class that's free. Okay? Free. You're guaranteed to get something out of it. So we hope you'll join us. If you can't be there, sign up anyway. You have 48 hours to take advantage of rewatching the replay. So you can watch the replay and then, fast forward through stuff that's not of interest to you. So it's a win-win for everybody. Great, Jane. I know I'll be on. I'm always on. I've got the kiddos with me, and we do a little interview, ask what my favorite stuff is, and there's so many projects or things. I was going to talk about needles today, but this was perfect. This is perfect. It's on the corner of my table. I could actually use more than one because I one on the table and one next to to my machine. So this gives you that extra magnifying for people that don't have the little magnifier set attached to their machines. You can clip it on the table. It's got that nice long gooseneck that you can bend it around wherever you need it. So I would highly recommend that as our special gadget of the day. Okay, so couple more things, and I won't keep you too long, but I did want to show you, this is going to be the first one in the new series of Kimber-Bell's, what are they called? Mini quilts. This is the mini quilt. Now, I don't have the binding on yet, but I've got the pieces. You will be using your Orange Pop rulers. These are 6.5-inch blocks, Orange Pop rulers. I use the Orange Pop ruler and one of Quilter Select 3.5-inch square to cut the love out. There's foam, there's glitter, there's stitching, there's fun. This is the first one that we're going to do. It's actually February. January is, of course, snowmen. The first 6 months, we've got the pictures out on our Facebook, out on the website, a link directly to us that you can purchase. I knew Colleen. It is cute, super cute, super cute. Now, I did have to, I gathered all my fabrics, and I pick and choose. I tend not to use all the strict Kimber-Bell fabrics. If that's what you're looking for, we have them. We'll sell them to you. But I like to mix and match some of my other stuff. And I've got that little guy. I'm checking to see about stands, either stands or wall that you could use them and then be able to swap them out each month, because we've got the first 6 coming out very, very soon. You can pre-order on our website. There is the CD with 6 months, so 6 projects. There is the embellishment kit. I would highly recommend. You have to have the CD, of course. You have to have the designs and the instructions. And I think they've changed that up, that each month has a whole set of like a separate booklet of designs. This particular month, 27 pages. So I've got it. It is a great stash buster. If you want to take the time to go through your stash, you're more than welcome to. But I would highly recommend, unless you've got a tremendous stash of everything, to get the embellishments. And I'll tell you why. For January, the embellishments has the little snowman's hats are knit fabric. Not something that, unless you've got something to cut up, not something that you normally would have. You can swap it out for something else. But if you want all the glitter, the leather, the felt, the knit, all of those different things, then I would highly recommend getting the embellishment kit. Now, I've got some designs. I don't have the embellishment kit. I don't have the fabric kits here for me to put in my sample. So I had to play around with it a little bit. We will do, if there's enough interest, we will replace our table, the table runner, the cuties, not table runner, the cuties, and do a monthly class. I'm still taking a survey on an option of fabric kits. Now, what we would be doing is putting together a fabric kit for the whole 6 months, not month by month. We're going to try to keep my sanity next year. But we would put, because look at all these little pieces. You see how much, all these little pieces, little pink here, little pink, the birds, the backgrounds, the letters. There's lots of little pieces in some of the months. So we're would put together a whole kit for all of the months. So if you're interested, you can post your comment here. I go back and read the comments. You can send us a text or an email if you want to. No, don't send a text, because you send a text to the store and it may not get read. Email. Comment here or email. Those are the things that I monitor and get to me the fastest. So we've got that going. I finally stitched out all 32 tiles, and I know some of you said, tiles? What are tiles? Well, as soon as I get them trimmed down and put together, I will bring it on and show you. So that's, unless anybody has comments or questions. These things are super cute. They're going to be small. I will tell you that you're going to be able to put them together much faster than the table toppers, the Kimberbell, the cuties. Those are adorable, but they do take more time, because you're doing 4 blocks for the middle, the 4 corners, 2 borders, all the embroidery. There will be the option to purchase embroidery background quilting if you want, but there's no other borders on here. This is finished, other than I've already quilted it. Once I got it to this point, I used a piece of batting. Great, 12.5-inch, I cut 12.5-inch piece of fabric for the back, 12.5-inch piece of batting, and then all I did was stitch in the ditch, this way, that way, done. All the quilting's already finished. If you don't want to purchase the background quilting, you don't have to. You can use some you already purchased. You can also use your quilting designs in your IQ and your My Design Center in your machine. So you've got options and opportunities to do that. You could easily put little tabs, little hanger on here to hang it up on the wall, but I'm thinking the little Ackfeld stands, this might look nice, on a stand, on your fireplace mantle, your countertop, something a little bit different. Doesn't have to go up on the wall, doesn't take a lot of space. So anyway, that's one of the big projects. I will get you some other samples and pictures of things along the way. So just let me know if you are interested in the kits, because that's something that I need to figure out for you. They're not available yet, of course. And switching gears, Hoop Sisters actually got a Facebook Live tonight with them for dealers. So we'll see what new projects are coming this for the next month. They let us know a month ahead. The Navigator. Some of you have heard, some of you have seen it on our Facebook page. I've picked some fabrics. I'm going to get started. We have 6 slots. We've already sold several of them, but we're going to have an exclusive group that we're going to work on this Navigator, which is a beautiful, beautiful quilt. And I don't know if I have a picture. You get to pick the size you want to make. You get to pick the fabrics. Okay, so you don't have to do the fabrics that are in the picture. Take a look at that. Look at that. That is all done in the hoop, and if you can tell, all of these blocks are quilted in the hoop and then sewn together. So we're going to be working on that. Whoops. Like I said, I picked some fabrics. That's what it looks like right now. That's just the picture, their picture. But if you want to try something a little bit more challenging, a little more time consuming, it will be a good project. We're going to be working on that all year. There's 10 months that we'll meet and go over and demo and work on it. So If you're interested, you might want to grab that. There is another one coming out for next year. We've shown little bits of it on our Facebook. Again, those you can do 5-inch blocks. You can do everything up to 10-inch. And yes, Kim, that is a great question. That's the benefit of getting the fabrics from us. We will give you a discount for buying your supplies for the class, and you get me to help you pick the fabrics. So anyone who's used any of my kits, or whether you're here local or long distance, we do FaceTime. We go to the store, we lay out the fabrics, we pick and choose. You can see things on I've sent pictures back and forth, whatever it takes to help you, because it's a gorgeous project. It's an investment. I really, really want to make the 10-inch blocks, because I'd love to make that 120 by 120 for on my bed. But that's way more than I can handle in teaching classes, so I'm sticking with 5-inch blocks, which is still a 5-inch block. It's a 60 by 60, I think, so it's still a nice size wall hanging. And then it goes up. Let me see if I've got a picture. My printer is not nice, but yeah, as soon as they get the USBs to us, we'll get them out to everybody, so you can look at it. You can kind of decide what you want. It's not starting till November, so we do have time, and we've got time to help you pick your fabrics and put it together. So that's all I have, unless anyone has another question or a comment. You guys have a great day. Tomorrow is Thursday, and I will try to pop on, but I'm not sure. I've got something that I've got to take care of with my little boys tomorrow. We have to make a trip to the vet, and nothing bad. But I'm going to take care of that tomorrow, so I may or may not be available. I may have 2 puppies in my arms at the same time, so we may be late or miss tomorrow, but we'll make up for it on Friday, I promise. Okay, so make it a great afternoon. Go have some fun, go sew something, and we'll see you next live.